Hey, what's up, everybody? It is game day, and I've been lazy with my pre and post game videos. I've just been doing this, but I had Halloween, I had my birthday on the 7th, and so I'm gonna kind of just merge my pre-game video and my my picks in all in one in this video here, and then maybe I'll do a post game video tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, so as you can see, I got the Thursday game right, Seahawks. So for today's games, I'm going to say Tennessee over Cincy and Minnesota over Washington, Jags over Chargers, the Jets over Bucks, and this is a real close one. New Orleans against Buffalo, but I'm going to go with the Saints just because they're on a hot streak and they got Drew Brees, so I'll go ahead and stick with New Orleans. Bears over Packers because Pack got they don't have Aaron Rodgers right now, so Detroit over the Browns. Pittsburgh over Indy. LA over Houston. Now, I will go ahead and say Cowboys. The reason being is because we beat the Chiefs. If we lost to the Chiefs, then I would say Falcons, even though we don't have Zeke. Um, I think our offense is going to have to be a little more creative, but I think we can handle it. Our defense is improving a little bit. We're finally getting picks and turnovers, and Malik Collins, D Law, and David Irving are really starting to blossom and start to make plays a lot, which is great. We need it at this time. So, and the Falcons are not what they used to be. They just seem to be in a slump right now. So, if we can get this win, that's a huge road win for us, and it shows that we can beat a decent team like Atlanta without Zeke. So I'll go ahead and stay with the Cowboys. Here's two teams that really suck, but God, I'll just say the Giants because I think the Niners are a little bit worse than the Giants are. So and then Pats over Broncos, and then Panthers over Dolphins. So I did pretty good last week on my picks from what I can remember, and so far I'm doing okay because I got the Thursday game right. So in my group, um, basically the same. Uncle Roberto is still in first place, and my Uncle Willie is next, and I'm still in third place. Then everybody else is kind of behind. Then my dad, then Mike from Dallas Cowboys Football News is in fifth. Cowboys face sixth, and then Josh in second to last, and then No Fly Zone in last. So that basically has been the same. So it's really the main competition is the top three, which is me and my two uncles there. So this is where it's at right here. These three. So we'll see how we do. And yeah, so I might do a post game video tonight or tomorrow, especially if it's a real good game. And again, I think we should be okay. It's going to hurt not having Zeke, but I think our next running backs like Morris, possibly Darren McFadden, and then of course Rod Smith. I think they can handle it. We can rotate them in. We can do some trick plays. We can bring in Cole Beasley or Switzer, not as running backs, but as end arounds, or give them little tosses while they're in motion or something like that. But I think it just forces our offensive coordinator and our offensive scheme to be more creative and have more variety. And I think with Dak is just going to carry the team, and he's good at that. When he's outside the pocket, he's dangerous. He can find Witt, he can find Dez, T. Will, Butler, Beasley, Switzer, etc. And he can run. He can run and get first downs. He can run in the end zone and get touchdowns. So Dak is the man, and our defense is improving, like I said, especially with our D linemen. Sean Lee's in there. Sean Lee's fairly healthy now. Hitchens, secondary is looking better. Even Jeff Heath got an interception. Jordan Lewis is looking pretty good. Xavier Woods, and Byron Jones. So the defense is slowly but surely improving. They're not dominant, but they look really good against the Chiefs. I'll say that definitely. So and they're getting pressure, and so I'm confident now. If we lost against the Chiefs, then I would say, all right, Atlanta will beat us. But thanks to the fact that we beat the Chiefs, and that was a must-win game, and that was a important win. I think this will be a big statement game if we can beat Atlanta on the road without Zeke. That will be good. It'll shut up more critics. Say, hey, we won without Zeke. And we move on to that wonderful game that we've all been circling on our calendars against Philly. Which sucks because we don't have Zeke, and we won't have him again until the final game, the finale, which is also against Philly. That one's at home. Or I can't remember if it's on the road or at home. But anyway, we'll be playing Philly. And I think the last game is the one on the road. Okay, so this one we're playing at home. But that's going to be like that. The next week, and I'm not trying to get ahead of ourselves, but next week will be basically will determine who will win the NFC East. I still say that Philly has it locked down, but if we can beat them, then it's a little more, then we're undefeated in the division. That'd be 3-0 in the division? But if we lose to them, then it's like, so we have some real important football. That Thanksgiving time is always when you can figure out who's going to make it and who's not. It's like the turning point. The teams that are like the 49ers and the Giants, they're fucked and they're not going to go anywhere. But if we can win here and beat Philly next week, then we're definitely on the right track. But it's just, I don't know. We'll see. We're doing better, and I like what I'm seeing from us so far. We look like we've improved a lot, but still, I don't know. We got to see how we go up against these next two teams, especially against Philly, because that's like probably the most important game of the whole season, and we've all been waiting for it, and so it's like, let's get our business done here in Atlanta, and then get ready for Philly, and that's going to be a war. It's going to be like, how it was like in the later 90s, early 2000s, except we always got our asses kicked when fucking McNabb played, and then in the earlier 90s when we went up against Randall Cunningham, and they had killed us. It was basically like it was the mid to late 80s and the late 90s and early 2000s was when Philly just dominated. They didn't win a Super Bowl during those years at all. They went to one. Should have beat the Patriots, but didn't. And they were dominant in the division, mostly battling the Giants. And then, of course, we eventually got better, and we're getting better now too. We're still kind of somewhat rebuilding, but I think we can put up a good fight against Philly. So at the rate we're going, I think again, what I've seen from the Chiefs game gives me way more confidence. So that's why I'm picking us this week, and I might, if we can beat Atlanta, then I'll pick us to beat Philly. If we lose to Atlanta, then I'll pick Philly. But it all, just if they can continue how they're able to play and dominate the Chiefs, if we can do that, continue on with that, and then I'll just have more and more confidence moving forward if we can keep it up, But anyway, it's going to be a great game. Looking forward to it, and next week's going to be. And next week I'll probably do more videos. I'll quit being lazy and I'll do more, and since the Philly game is so important. But anyway, so we'll see y'all after the game. I'll try to do my post-game video if I'm not too lazy. And if I do a video of me where you can see me, you'll see that I have a long-ass beard, or it's getting long because I'm superstitious. If we lose, then I shave it all off and I give myself a haircut. But if we continue to win, I'm not going to shave. So that's my superstition. If we keep winning, then I grow a beard and not shave. If we lose, then I have to shave. So that's what I'm doing. It's kind of funny. But anyway, I'll catch y'all after the game. Go Cowboys, and peace out.